Now, what if I told you guys there's a high income ETF that's brought to us by NEOS, one of my favorite providers, a fund provider that I own tons and tons of ETFs in my portfolio already. But there's an ETF that's brought to us by NEOS that I've really not looked into too deeply yet. I don't really hear other investors talk about it all that often, but this ETF not only has been pumping like crazy, it's extremely stable. It offers tons of income every single month, and this ETF is definitely going to become a part of my portfolio ASAP. In this video, I want to break down this new NEOS ETF, share with you guys what it is, what it has to offer, everything else you need to know about it, and then later on why I'm personally adding this one to my long-term portfolio. So if this sort of thing interests you at all, make sure to stick around, drop a like down below, and let's get right into it. My A to Z dividend investing ebook has already helped countless dividend investors get started with their journey. And my custom dividend tracker, the one I use all the time on my videos, has also helped so many investors stay organized and has actually helped them see their dividend income grow. Well, today I have something even better for you guys. When you click the first link down below in my description and you grab my A to Z dividend investing ebook, today you're not only going to get the ebook, but you're also going to be getting the custom dividend tracker, which you can use to track your own dividend income ongoingly, get direct access to my personal email where you guys can email me any questions regarding dividend investing. You're also going to receive a link to view all of my holdings inside my 7-figure dividend portfolio and see all the positions I add and take away ongoingly. And you're going to get for absolutely free my brand new high yield dividend investing ebook, where I show you the power of maximizing some of these high yielding ETFs and teach you everything there is to know about that also. This is going to be your one shot to grab everything inside of one single bundle, but you got to move quick because I'm not going to offer this for long. Now with all that, let's get back into the video. So maybe some of you guys already guessed which ETF I was referring to. This ETF has been doing really well as of recently. It for whatever reason has not been on my personal radar for a buying opportunity, but this ETF will become part of my portfolio very soon here, and I'm going to explain why later on. The ETF is the NEOS Gold High Income ETF, IAUI, an ETF that we've sort of brushed past in past videos maybe, but we haven't really talked about it all that much. And honestly, up until this point, I'm not exactly sure why, because gold has been doing amazing. It's also pretty stable and the volatility is there to offer a lot of income generation. But just so we're all on the same page, let's dig into the NEOS Gold High Income ETF, and I can share with you guys what the ETF is, how it works, and then again later on share with you what I see in this ETF as far as becoming a part of the family in my portfolio. The NEOS Gold High Income ETF, the fund seeks to generate high monthly income with the potential for appreciation based on exposure to exchange traded products or ETPs that have direct exposure to gold. Now this ETF has only been trading since June, so it hasn't been trading that long, but for whatever reason I sort of looked past it, maybe because gold always seemed a little bit boring to me, and that's definitely up until now. Now the ETF offers high monthly income potential. IAUI aims to generate high monthly income through a data-driven call option strategy utilizing gold ETPs, gold upside potential, which we've seen a lot of as of recent. In addition to high monthly income, IAUI aims to offer exposure to a portion of gold's price appreciation in rising markets. And then lastly, like all other NEOS ETFs, professional option management, leverage deep expertise and research of NEOS, combining decades of experience managing option-based ETFs. Now, some potential use cases for the NEOS Gold High Income ETF and key features. For one, it says IAUI aims to offer accessible exposure to physical gold through ETPs or exchange traded products with an added layer of high monthly income potential. Now, this ETF may be considered as an alternative income stream that is less correlated to traditional income-oriented investments. Key features: seeks high monthly income, which is great, tax-efficient option strategy and ETF structure, which is also very good, efficient exposure to physical gold via ETPs. Now, as dividend investors, I can't speak for all of us, but a lot of us probably don't really have all that much exposure to gold. But now with high income ETFs that also offer exposure to gold and offer the upside through a tax efficient manner, ETFs like this one definitely have a use case for me personally. Now, at least as of filming the video, this ETF that's only been trading since June, just as far as price return goes, is up around $4.50 per share. It's up around 8.66%, and this is largely due to the fact that gold has been very, very hot as of recent. Now, gold over $4,000 an ounce, I have no idea if this is going to pull back very soon here. A lot of people are saying that gold could become $5,000 or $6,000 an ounce, but I think one thing is certain: for a long time now, gold has been slowly and steadily moving up pretty much ever since 2023. Now, the cool thing about this ETF is that even if gold trades sideways or goes up a little bit, it doesn't really matter all that much. This ETF has been paying investors around 50 cents, 52 cents per share per month for every single share that they own. Now, the current distribution rate is around 12.63%, which is not bad whatsoever, especially if we're talking about an ETF that's tied to an asset that historically is a little bit boring. Now, with any high income ETF, it's also important to understand how the income is going to be taxed. And when it comes to this ETF, the NEOS Gold High Income ETF, the most recent payout of around 50 $0.54. This was paid in September. It says it's anticipated that 90% of such dividend will be return of capital, which might or might not be important to what you're looking for. It is important for me personally. I'm looking to earn as much return of capital as possible across my portfolios. Now looking at this ETF's total return, again, this ETF has only been trading for a few months since June. The total return is almost at 12%, which is not bad whatsoever. And it may be the best part about this ETF to me personally. I'm sort of a risk averse investor. I think this ETF can serve a nice pillar in the portfolio that's not really going to move the same way as index-based ETFs or ETFs that have basket of equities. This ETF is sort of on its own. What I mean by that is take a day like today where the NASDAQ as of filming this video is down 800 points, down 3.56%. The NEOS Gold High Income ETF, as far as price return goes, it's up 0.5%. So especially for investors like myself that don't want to only hold on to things that are correlated to the NASDAQ, the S&P, or the Dow, I think having high income ETFs like this one, at least in small doses, could be a massive, massive opportunity. What are the good parts? What are the bad parts? Well, for one, I like the idea of having a portion of my portfolio not necessarily correlated, like I said, to the NASDAQ, to the S&P 500, or even to Bitcoin or Ethereum. Gold kind of sits on its own, and although I don't really exactly know what's going to happen with gold in the future, I mean, no one really does, I think having a small portion of my portfolio in a gold high income ETF like this one, that's going to pay me around 12% yield, is not a bad idea whatsoever. Now, that being said, do I want to have a massive portion of my portfolio tied or correlated to gold? I personally don't. But this ETF in the future will definitely become a part of my portfolio. I don't know exactly when I'm going to start buying it, maybe if gold has a little bit of a pullback, but this ETF has definitely impressed me so far. But more importantly, now after talking about the NEOS Gold High Income ETF, I want to hear from you guys down below. Do you have any gold exposure to your portfolio? Would you personally buy this one? Let me know your honest thoughts down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to please drop a like on it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks as always for stopping by, and if you are interested in investing, make sure to check out these recent videos I posted right here.